YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Buddha back in the building for another Last Cloudia video. And let me just start by saying I am sorry. Let me get this disclaimer out of the way. I did clickbait you a little bit. While I am not going to summon for Goroth today, I do plan on summoning for him with a specific strategy, right? A specific summoning strategy at a later point in time, probably towards the end of this entire event. I'm going to go through kind of my reasonings and my thought process behind that. Let me start by mentioning, because I haven't given it a shout out for a while, as you can see my little mouse is hovering on the screen. That's because we are using LDPlayer, which is a software emulator that you can use to emulate any phone games on the Android application specifically that you'd like. They did reach out to me and say, hey, if you'd like, we can give you a little affiliate link. Tell the people that you're using us to play Last Cloudia on your PC. And I said, sounds good to me. What it's great for is auto farming and any kind of just menu navigation, right? When I don't want to use up my phone's battery or rely on it to the point where I can't take phone calls or text messages, LDPlayer is a great platform for me to use. You definitely experience lag. There are its flaws. It's not this perfect software by any means, but for some basic needs, for some basic auto farming needs specifically, it's a great solution to playing the game on your PC. So if you are interested and you don't have a means of playing yet and you want to support your boy Buddha, go ahead, click that link in the description, download it, play the following day, and there you go. That's a free way for you to support your boy Buddha on my mission for this YouTube dream. With that out of the way, let's get into why I'm not summoning at this point in time. You know, usually I will go in the shop and buy a $10 pack and do this first round of step up. Even now, this is great. Like, we're looking at what, 700 paid crystals for 11 pulls. That's not a bad deal at all. I've seen some of the Buddha gang getting real lucky here on these first two steps, pulling both the arc and the unit himself. And I mean, man, his design alone is enough for people to be like, all right, I'm either busting out the wallet or I'm spending some gems, which, let me just say, I highly advise against, guys. I highly advise against it. I know I got super hype during the announcement video for this guy's kit and everything, but upon further reflection and measuring some things, keep your crystals. Don't spend your free-to-play crystals. If you want to break out the dough and drop some money for this guy, if it's not going to break your bank in any way, shape, or form, by all means. But for the free-to-play crystals, those precious gems, I would highly advise against using them in this case. Back to what I was saying, though, with the step up, right? I would have to get the wallet out in order to buy the paid gems. And as much as I do want to support Adis, and I've been trying to when I can, at this point in time, $10 is going a long way, right? That can either go to some gas for your boy, that can go to some food, and I just need to play it smart right now. Every dollar counts, so I'm not able to purchase anything at the moment. Another reason I'm not going to summon, even a single multi-summon, I'm not going to do it, is because you can see we're at 74k. That 90k crystal amount is your safe range, especially if there is just an undeniably OP character that you do want to guarantee yourself. You need 90,000 crystals in total summons to get the pity for those said characters, and or collabs, right? Just having a nice huge amount for when they bring a collab around. Listen, guys, I think a collab in the near future is very possible. Barleen did say they're going to have a busy summer, and we know that Last Cloudia does love their collabs. They treat their collabs very well. They treat us well while they're doing it, and they tend to bring a lot to the table. So I want to save just like I'm saving every dollar in real life right now, I want to save every free-to-play crystal I can for a potential collab that could happen this summer, whether it be in the next couple weeks, whether it be sometime in July. I really am anticipating something like that. So I'm going to hoard until we get some kind of news, right? And this guy is a general pool unit. What do I mean by that for those who are new players? If we look at this Crystal Gacha, right? This is all of the general units, meaning that they are on every banner, available to summon at any time. And if we look at the probability here, you can see that Goroth the Insatiable is already on this banner. For your permanent units, that's why they're called permanent, right? They're always in the game, available for you to pick up. They drop on the general banner as soon as they enter the game, right? And so here's the SSR arc as well. I wanted to mention that, right? A very, very low percentage rate, sadly. That's why these banners are appealing for some, because they are on rate up, right? These, whenever a unit is featured on these banners, your chances of getting them are higher if you want to chase them. However, another point that I want to bring up is that although he's only been in the game for not even 24 hours, he's only been in for about half a day, I'm getting a lot of underwhelming feedback from the community, from Tweak specifically, who I rely on heavily for information early on because he has the means to get the characters, upgrade them fully, test them out in the ways that he does. He's saying he's not impressed with this unit. And, you play the game how you want. You follow the rules and people that you want to follow their opinions. For me, I look a lot towards Tweaks for his judgment on certain characters. And if he's saying this character's underwhelming, it does put a dent in my impression of him. Of course, it's possible I could get the character, test him out, and I would love his playstyle. I would love how his damage is all over the place and think it's so fun. He's so fun of a unit to use. But with the previous things I mentioned, taking that all into consideration, and on top of that, hearing that he seems underwhelming, like I said, it kind of just reinforces why I am going to skip on summoning using any crystals today or in the near future, or maybe not. I shouldn't say in the near future, because here's my plan. With these permanent units being released, we now know that their trend is to release a premium ticket gacha that corresponds with the new permanent unit, right? You can see I have one ticket currently, and I wanted to go through some of the means to get these tickets. One is in the event itself. So if we go and check it out, you saw I had one. That's because if we look at the missions that correspond with this event, we can acquire a certain amount of tickets. At 33,000 points, you get another ticket, and then at 39,000 points, you get another 2 tickets. I already completed whatever mission points I needed to get the first ticket. So in the mission list, we can get up to 4 premium tickets at the moment. Another way to get them is in the trading space. As you complete those mission quests, they drop these coins, which we can currently purchase 2 extra premium ticket gachas with those. So 120 coins will get you the 2 more of these tickets. And there's actually a really funny and fun event going on, or should I say social media promo. If we go into the news, Goroth SmackDown Challenge. So look at this, Goroth the Insatiable release promo. Battle a Last Claudia team member. And that is none other than our favorite Catman, Barleen. Do they even feature his name in this news announcement? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, don't tell me I'm missing his name somewhere. They don't show it. They don't show it. Anyway, Barleen is our victim for this. Now, you will, I believe, have to either have a Twitter or Facebook profile in order to enter this drawing. But you're going to go into the arena. You're going to hit the spar. You're going to use this code to search for Barleen. Take him on. Once you do that, get the screenshot of your victory screen. If you beat him within 40 seconds, they're going to give you 29 of his souls, kind of a random number. I'm not understanding why 29 and not an even 30. Magic Beast Meat 29. But look here, premium ticket gacha, another 5 tickets. So in total, currently, we can farm up to 11 tickets, which is 1 multi-spin and a summon, which is really nice. Last time I had a 10 spin for one of these permanent unit premium gachas, I ended up pulling a duplicate of Medine. Even though I got her in 1 multi-spin when she first dropped, I could have saved myself 3,000 gems. So it's worth taking note of. The possibility is there. It's always, always, always more safe for you to use your free-to-play means of summoning, and that's not counting your crystals. I'm talking about tickets specifically. Use those before even thinking about touching your crystals. So that's my plan right now. And to further my thoughts on that, we've still got a whole part 2 of this event going on. If we check out the in-game notice, we can see that the end half starts on June 17th, where they're probably going to give more mission rewards with more tickets, possibly refresh those tickets in the shop so we can pick up maybe 2 more. I'm probably going to wait until this end half period, somewhere in there, to do kind of a ticket summon for Goroth himself. If I show off a little bit, which it's not even that much compared to some people, I do have a lot of regular tickets as well that I can summon with, and 1 unit guaranteed ticket in particular. So right, we could always get lucky with these. We're also going to stock up on these premium ones. So that's my goal right now. Save up all my tickets, do a ticket summoning video before I even consider touching the crystals that I have. And at the moment, it's not looking like I would, even if I don't pull Goroth. 1, because he's not as beastly, he's not as impressive as I think a lot of us wanted him to be. And 2, like I said, I think something big is around the corner. It's just a gut feeling I got. So you can either jump on that, guess with me, or, you know, do what you want. If Goroth, you love his design so much, you like how gimmicky he is with his damage and his cap raising, go for it, right? You got to play the game as you will enjoy it. But if we're talking strictly smart advice, wait to summon for our boy Goroth, okay? Just hold off, be patient, and see where your tickets get you, then make a judgment call after that. So enough about summoning. That's my summoning plan for Goroth, the new skinny Goroth, right? We can see the OG right here looking all menacing, but then he freaking slimmed down and became this monstrous fiend looking ghoul. But I also wanted to cover something else because I reviewed this in my news video yesterday. But this event offers arc ether rate increases. If we look at what that means specifically, actually I can access the details here. It did show us that on hard difficulty mode, we're guaranteed a 0.1% to an arc ether count. On nightmare difficulty, we're guaranteed 0.2%. Now, at first when I read this, I assumed, which you never should, that all your arcs that you run get that percentage increase. However, I noticed, and I wanted to notice it with you guys on camera, that I think it's not that OP, right? If we take on this one right here, Never Ending Hunger, here's what I want to do. I'm going to run this stage with my little event team that's going to have these 3 arcs on it, and we're going to see what happens after we clear the stage. All right, so there is the stage clear. Now we're going to look at our reward screens and try and pay attention to where and what happens with this arc ether increase. We know it's guaranteed because we're taking on a hard stage. But here we go. We got our first time clear rewards. And as you can see, oh my gosh, I'm such a fool. I am such a fool. I'm going to leave this in because why not? I'm over here thinking that you get 1 random arc ether per run out of the 3 if you run 3. My other 2 arcs have 100% arc ether already. So, wow. Good job, Buddha. Let's go ahead and run the test again with 2 arcs that don't have 100% to them. Oh, good old Buddha moment. And let's see. Okay, so it does. The arc ether percentage increase does get distributed to all of the arcs. I'm going to leave this in just because, you know, why not? Good old Buddha moment, but there we go. We did confirm it is pretty broken. That is extremely nice. I love that they did that. Like I said, at the cost of 2 and 3 orbs for said increase, we're not going to be maxing out arcs during this event. But the fact that we can milk it for as much as we can, guaranteed by doing either hard or nightmare stages, it's cool. I'm digging it. Thank you, Adis. But other than that, that's really all I wanted to cover in this video, because obviously I know some of you, maybe most of you, are looking forward to a Buddha summon video, as we tend to get hyped for those. But you're going to have to be patient with me. I hope you are understanding with the circumstances and the situation. I absolutely love what Itis is doing with the game, and even if this guy's not as crazy and fun as I wanted him to be initially, I still think he's a great addition to the game. We need more strong, dark, physical attackers, and I still think he fits that slot for a general permanent unit that you can get at any time. So big props to Atis, big ups to Atis. People were asking me if they have DeGrogue, should they summon for this guy? That's an easy skip if you have DeGrogue already. And even if you don't have DeGrogue, you don't have a dark physical attacker, I would still say this is a skip, like I said, unless you want to bust out the wallet and throw Atis some love. This guy is not a hard chase by any means off of first impressions. So we'll obviously see what time unfolds with this character. I'll keep making videos on any updates I hear. And don't forget, we have our Last Claudia podcast changed to tonight. Usually we're live on Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but with tweaks adjusting his schedule, we are now going to be moving it to Thursdays starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I hope that change allows some people who weren't able to make it before, allows you to be able to make it this time. We'll definitely talk more about Goroth and tweaks/Crypt's findings on him in that podcast. Hope to see y'all there. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're enjoying the game, and be excited, because I think, like I said, there's some stuff around the corner. That's all I got for you this time. So, y'all know what we say: work hard, play harder. See you in the next video.